Hi, and welcome back to Sci-Fi Builds, and in this episode I'm going to be building Slave 1, renamed Bobafets Starship, but those of us that can remember the original trilogy will recognise this as Slave 1, and it's always going to be Slave 1 as far as I'm concerned. No matter what name change you give it, this is Slave 1, and this is coming up in today's episode. So this is my review on Slave 1 Boba Fett's Starship. It's pretty cool. I'll take it off the stand. The stand comes as another little vehicle build, and you can either use it like that as the stand, or you can put the carbonite on there and use it as a little transport vehicle. As you can see, Boba Fett does sit rather nicely in the Starship, even with everything on. So that's how we attach that. There we go, back on there. So yeah, overall the build was quite pleasurable. The wings do tilt by themselves, and as I say, Boba Fett is inside the cockpit, ready to go off on his next adventure. Like so. A few things that I'm disappointed with this set is obviously Boba Fett, because it's the same Boba Fett that we get with the micro fighter. Helmet doesn't quite match, so the quality of the Boba Fett figure is a little bit poor. The set itself comes in a reasonable price per brick if you want to price things that way. The other thing that I don't think it's mentioned with these review videos is it's all very well pricing a set per brick, but how much entertainment is this going to provide? How long does it take to build? And I think that's a better valuation than price per brick. For example, it's all very well having a 6,000 piece set, but with 6,000 pieces of this little thing, you still feel a little bit cheated, aren't you? And there's two on there. So we've got stud shooters on there, so we can replicate Boba Fett flying and fighting. And when it rests, the wings do pivot naturally because they're on a swivel, which kind of does it via gravity as opposed to any real mechanism in there. The loading bay simply flips up, and you will see I have somebody in there already. It does come with a prisoner, like that. So you just get this block that you have to put a sticker on of somebody in carbonite. As I say, that can actually rest on there as well. So you've got a little loading vehicle, which is pretty cool. Now it does come with a Mandalorian figure as well, but again, the Mandalorian figure is nothing new. So overall, I don't think this is a bad set to have. It's reasonably priced, and I use that word loosely with Lego because yeah, the sets are expensive anyway, so anything that's reasonably priced is still going to be a bit on the high end of reasonable. However, you can get this set in a few deals and get it cheaper than the retail price, which is something that I'd recommend. Would I recommend this set? Well, to be honest, yes, because if you enjoy Star Wars and you haven't got this particular set, or you've got kids or something, it is a great size. I mean, I can pick it up with one hand and still have a lot of fun whizzing that around going after Han Solo or any other bounty. So overall, I think it's probably about an 8.5 out of 10, to be honest. Size is fine. The down points that I'm going to mark it down on minifigures are nothing new. We've seen them all before, and for that reason I can't really give it any higher than 8 out of 10. Build was okay, reasonable, instructions were easy to follow. A few interesting bits like making the wing tips and stuff. And of course you get this second build as well with the carbonite prisoner. So yep, there you go, that's my review. If you haven't got this set already and you're thinking of getting it, then why not? If you have got this set already, what do you think? What did you find? How did you find the build? Let me know in the comments box below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.